Hello, my dear viewers. This is Gbp webinar, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 13th of September 2022. I am your host here. I am also a Gbp community member. Please do not think me as if I am an employee of Gbp Bank. I am not an employee of Gbp Bank, and all the opinion or ideas that we are going to discuss in this webinar are purely my own, and I will be responsible for those, not the Microscopic Bank. Although I am actually not giving you any trading idea like that. It is just a healthy discussion about the technicals that is happening in the major forex pairs. Now, as the name suggests, and I've already told you that we will be carrying out the technical analysis of major pairs, and on demand we can maybe have a look at the crosses or something else if our viewer demands. But in this live webinar, we'll only be talking about the technical aspects of trading, and we do not talk about fundamentals here. So we'll only follow the charts. Whatever is happening on the charts, we'll talk about that only. And while doing so, we will be trying to find out the key levels for all the pairs that we see, and we'll also try to get a way to how to trade from those key levels, I mean in the direction of the trend, and also see how we can use them to maximize our gains, whereas at the same time we'll be trying to minimize our risks involved. If you are new to the technical analysis, I request you to go to our channel's page and look for the playlist that I have created before. One is profitable candlestick pattern and the other one is profitable chart patterns. These two are the different playlists, and if you go through them, they will help you in understanding what we talk about here. Last but not least, everything that I say in this live stream is for information or knowledge purpose only. When I say this, it means that you should do your own research before you place any trade in the market or you put your hard-earned money on the line. Now, like I said, at the end of the session, I'll be taking the questions from the viewers, so I request you to ask the questions in the live chat section, and we'll try to answer your questions in the end. All right, before further ado, let us begin the session. But before that, an important thing, that is risk disclaimer. Please go through this risk disclaimer. It is very important for all the traders, those who are trading the foreign exchange on margin, because it is really a very risky venture. All right, so let's start the day with the first chart, that is the dollar index. Now something extraordinary has happened today. Actually, we cannot say this is extraordinary, but since this has happened below 109.12, that's why I'm saying it is extraordinary. Why? Actually, we were expecting this area 109.34 or 109.12 to act as a resistance when the price comes from the below region towards this area. But this did not act as a resistance today, and the price is trading higher than that and is trading very strong. That means there is a possibility that the bulls in the dollar are back and they may try to test 110.76 once again in this market. You see how this bullish engulfing has engulfed both of these candles already of yesterday and of Friday. And if these two candles are engulfed and the price is trading higher than that and it is able to manage a close higher than the highs of these two candles, that means this is very bullish expression from the bulls, and they may take 110.76 soon. That is what I think now. Okay, the structure is still bullish here. Okay, high here, low, high, low, high, low. In the extremely short term, I think after making this low here, the price made a lower high here, and then the price made a low here. Of course, it made a lower high, I think here. No. Wait, let me delete this so that I can understand the structure here. Low, high, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. low, high, low, low. Okay, and in this candle only the low is also broken and the high is also broken. So let me switch to the 4 hours. Okay, so in the 4 hours you see this was medium lower high and lower low, and eventually this. Okay, so this was the recent lower high that the price had made and it has already been breached. I think now the price will take on this 110.20 area, and after that 110.76 area. So if you ask me where is the support and resistance now, this area here 109.34 to 109.12 area may provide some support to the target, support to the dollar index. And on the higher side, this rectangle and then 110.76 may provide some resistance to the dollar index. Talking about the euro was going good until now, but now it has come again inside this triangle. Actually, we were expecting this triangle to be broken to the upside, but it did not. Maybe some news influence or something, but right now the bulls are in trouble and sellers or bears are in control of the market. They may push the market to 0.9952, where we may expect some bulls to come in, and I mean some buyers to jump in and try to push the euro higher. Now this is just a speculation. Let us see how the things unfold, but as of now, if you ask me, this is a bearish pin bar. Actually not a bearish pin bar, but a very bearish candle at the resistance. Hello Anwar, I'm Osman, welcome to the stream. So yeah, this looks bearish. If it is going to continue tomorrow, we are not sure, but looks like it is already trading at the low of the day and more losses seem to be there in this market. I want to switch it to 4 hour and have a better inspection of this market here. Okay, you see it was trying to hold at the highs. Maybe bulls were expecting something positive in euro, but it did not happen, and this negative thing has finished their strength, whatever was left, and now the sellers are again in control of the market. So 0.9952 will be an area of interest where we may expect some bullish price action. Otherwise, next bullish price action may be near 0.9930, and these low are also good area of interest. So there's a lot of support here, 0.9952 to this area of 0.9864 area. There is a lot of support already, or you can say that the bottom is being built up here, but only time will tell how the things will unfold. As of now, the 1.0089 is the immediate resistance and 0.952 is the immediate support. But I strongly believe, actually I strongly feel, after looking at this price action, that the price may not even go to 0.9952 and it can get support somewhere before that. Let us see how the things unfold, but this is just my thought. Okay, now about the pound, similarly like the euro USD, there is a bearish price action here. It has already engulfed one candlestick of yesterday. The pound bulls were expecting the pound bulls to go to 1.1759 at least once, but before they went there, actually today it has made an intraday high of 1.1737. so it was almost 20 points away from the targets, or 20 points away from the resistance level. When this happened, the price immediately was beaten back from the highs of the day all the way down to the level, or we can say upswing pivot. Okay, now this is already broken. That means now this 1.1550 area will act as a resistance for the price, and the sellers will try to push the prices again towards 1.1409. so this is getting difficult for the bulls. Now they tried from here to all the way up to 1.1730 or 1737 area, but they were beaten back almost in 3 to 4 hours towards 1.1527 area. So this is difficult for the bulls. Now 1.1550 may offer resistance whenever the price tries to test this from the under, and the support is now again around 1.1409, which is as of now it is very far. But from my experience, I believe that the price may not go towards 1.1409 and bulls may come to protect this before that. Well, that only time will tell how this happens. Today I was very bullish in the Australian dollar. Actually, in fact, it certainly did close today yesterday higher than these two resistances, and also opened higher and was trading much higher than that. You see, for most of the time today the price opened higher, okay, and was trading, for most of the time it was trading higher than these two resistances. But then I don't know what happened and the price came back all the way again inside. So there might be some news, I think, and that news is very negative for the Australian dollar against the US dollar. It is going to 0.6714. that is what it seems like. All right, the price is again well below this resistance of 0.6869. So now if you ask me where is the support and resistance, it is flashed on your screen. 0.6714 now again is the possible potential support level, and the potential resistance is now 0.6869 area. In the New Zealand dollar, okay, Australian dollar again. Do you want to use this? No. I think when there is some news like this, I think you should stay away from such markets and let the clutter or let the dust settle down, and then we will see. Clara is saying hello everyone. Anwar is saying USC. Okay, US CPI is out. Then it must be positive. That means, was the US CPI positive? Although I don't want to discuss about that, just tell me it was positive or negative. Damien, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello Clara, welcome to the stream. So the US CPI index must have been positive. That's why this has happened. Now I understand what is the reason, but we don't really care about what happened. Well, it is news, and I believe that news is already priced into the chart. So if this is a reaction of news, then it may not last long. All right, CPI was negative. CPI was negative, then wait, let me know. Let me check. Then why this was no, CPI was positive. Core CPI was 0.6 and we were expecting 0.3, and month on month was 0.1 and we were expecting minus 0.1. So this is good for the US dollar. They are pricing higher rates. Okay, Damon, if you talk like this, I may not understand because I'm not that good in this thing, but I just know. Yes, forecast 8.1, actually 8.3. What are you talking about? 8.1, 8.3. Okay, it was the change. I'm talking about change. All right. Oh brother, let's come back to our charts. I think we are good here in the charts. I don't know much about the fundamentals. I only study what is happening here. So now you see, before the price has reached these lows, this my RSI has already reached these lows. You see here the low was 41.39 area, and now the price has already breached below 39.85. okay, this low has not yet achieved. So that means that there is a what you call it, hidden divergence. I call it hidden divergence, but because that is not part of price action, so let's not talk about the indicators here. Even I should remove this indicator. So there is already a hidden divergence, and it is suggesting that the price is going to go high from here, but it looks like it is going negative. But it looks like from the hidden divergence, it seems like the price is going to go high. Well, if it starts going higher, this falling trend line will still be acting as a resistance. But if we are able to breach this high which price had made today, then the next target is going to be 0.7002. In fact, today I was thinking in the afternoon that maybe we are going to hit 0.7002 soon in this market, but this happened. Okay, maybe now it will take more time, but right now if you ask me where is the support and resistance, 0.6714 is going to be the next support, and 0.6869 still holds as the resistance now. All right, New Zealand dollar is again back in that channel which was dropping until the, okay, you see now on this 4 hour after closing below 0.6060, how the price tried to go and retest that level as the fresh resistance. You see, now that is established as a resistance. I am switching to 1 hour. Actually now we should go back to 4 hour because there is less clutter here. Now the closing a day below this low here, and this price had a low of 0.5995. I want to mark it on my chart because that is important. If we close a day below 0.5995, 0.5920 will be exposed in the New Zealand dollar. Okay, Luni, very nice. We were expecting 1.2894 here, but that did not happen. US dollar, actually it was trading at the day's low. I must show you again on the 4-hour. It was trading at the day's low when this happened. So this price action was telling us that 1.2894 is imminent, but no, something reverse happened, and the price is now again headed towards the highs of the previous, these two highs. Now you see, this was the high, this was the high, this was the low, double top breakdown, and thereafter no reaction at the retest because there has been a news. Okay, we are okay with that. So let us switch to the monthly once again and see what is the bigger picture. But here I am bullish actually. Why? Because after hitting this support here, the price is trying to go up, and this okay, I must clear this clutter so that we are sure what is happening. Okay, you see that this was the inverted pin bar or inverted hammer that the price had made, and 1.3223 was the resistance. Now say this resistance is broken, or you say that there's only a breach about 10 to 20 to 50 pips upside of 1.3233, then that means all those who have opened sell positions here in this candle, their stop losses must be, if they are long-term sellers, the stop losses must be higher than 1.3223. Well, if their stop losses are taken, that means they becomes the new buyers, and if they become the new buyers, then the price may surge towards 1.3417 very soon. So if you ask me, should I buy here at the current levels, I'll say why not to wait till 1.3233 is broken. What do you say? Is it any difficult for you? No. So why not to open the positions at the breach of 1.3223 and trying to minimize your risks that are involved, and maybe you can target 1.3417, or if you're targeting from the monthly point of view, then why not to target 1.4689. all right, so let's keep that thing in mind. Okay, from the positive sense, we need a breach of 1.3223 and close higher than that, then only we should be looking for a buying opportunity. Otherwise, there is a monthly resistance very close to the current levels. Current levels are 1.31838, and the monthly resistance is at 1.3223. So this doesn't make any sense to open any buy position here, right? You're with me, right? Now I am switching to the daily. It looks like, oh wow, this is a good buy because there's a bullish engulfing here. It has engulfed all these 4 candles. No, because there is very good resistance very near to this high. So I don't think it is a good idea to open a position here near the high or near the resistance. I hope you are with me in this one. All right, and even if you switch to 4-hour, you will see Marubozus. So don't try to open the buy positions thinking that these are Marubozu, this is going to go up. Yes, this is going to go up, but when the price reaches 1.3223, only God knows what will happen. So if it goes up, we are fine, we'll take a retest. But if it becomes a sell, we don't want to be in a position where we see that our buying prices are higher and the price is trading lower. No. Talking about the USD CHF. Okay, now this is something worth buying actually. There is a bullish engulfing at the support. This was already a pattern which was broken. Bulls had some reasons to buy here. The bears broke and their shattered their positions actually, but today they opened fresh positions, and now they think they still look like they are in control of the market. Maybe you look for a retest. Maybe I'll show you on 4-hour how it is done. Okay, I'm just saying, to decrease your risks involved, what you can do is you can use Fibonacci retracements from this candle to this. I mean, These are simple like this. Okay, now you see where are your supports aligned. You are 61%, you are 50%, you are 38%, you are 23%. All these are the, if they align with something, then that makes a sense. Otherwise, if it comes lower than 61.8%, that means this bull rally or this small short-term rally on 4 hour was fake. Okay, or if you want to align your supports and resistances with these two levels, this falling trend line and this horizontal line, that is good. But here it doesn't look like any level is coinciding, although 61.8% and this support of 9.9546 and this 50% of 0.9555 is looks like a good area of support. So why not to create a rectangle here, okay, and treat it as a zone of support. So if you get a buy position near to this area, you will have a stop loss of approximately 70 points and the potential target will be approximately 330 points, 300 points. You still have 1:5, 1:6 risk to reward ratio. So I think that will be worth taking a risk in the direction of the trend with the valid broken wedge formation. I hope you understand what I am trying to say here. So okay, USD Jpy, again there is a bullish engulfing. The price has already went straight into the resistance and we were expecting 146.98 in this market, and this may come sooner. Now 146.98 is what we are expecting in this market, but we are not selling, not buying this market, as we already know that we are much away from the support zone, or you can say the higher low has been made here. Now this will be treated as higher low, not now, till the time it has not broken this high, this cannot be treated as higher low. So this is still the last low that the price has, no, not this one, this is still the last low that the price had made. That's why this is also our upswing pivot. Till the time this is not broken, we cannot be sure that the price has started a downtrend. And from this bullish candle today, you may have a temptation to open the buy position, but believe me my friend, sometimes not opening any position is a very good position. So just stay away from this market, just sit idle, play video games, watch TV, whatever you want to do, but don't open any trade in the USD Jpy at the current levels. Okay, you will not regret it. And the resistance is near 146.98. we will see how the things react here, how the sellers react here. Do they short the dollar against the yen, or they continue buying from here? And if they continue buying above 146.98, if it comes back to retest this level as a fresh support, maybe we'll open a buy position. But as of now, I don't think that I'm going to open any buy positions here. Talking about the silver, now the silver was rising against the gold, that is certain till yesterday. But today, sorry, silver was rising against US dollar, so that is certain till yesterday. But today it is falling. The reason we already know, because of this, all this happened. But you see, this fall is not that much as it should have been. There is a fall and there was a rise again. There was, so don't you think that it looks like a pullback towards 18.57 area, or maybe towards the low of this rising trend line here? Well, it seems like that, but let us see how the things unfold. And at the same time, I want to draw a channel which joins these two lows here and this high here. I want to make this channel. I think this channel should be followed in the future, but only the future will tell how. But as of now, if you want to open a sell position in the silver, this is not a good idea here. And if you want to open a buy position, that is also not a good idea, because we are far away from the support. Support is here near 18.57 and the resistance is near 20.86. so still we are very far away from the support and the established support and resistance levels. So it's better to stay away from this market also. Damien is saying that, can we see Gbp Jpy? Yes, we can see that. Okay, we can see that. Wait, just wait. All right, gold, like I said, that gold doesn't look good. In fact, yesterday also the gold was not looking good, and now it is hovering around 1705 area. Some people are thinking that the gold is trying to make a base here. Okay, one of my friends also thinks that the gold is trying to make a base, but I strongly believe that gold is trying to make a top here. The gold is trying to make a top here, and that this breach of 1681, once if the 1681, I'm not the 1681 to be exact, actually the lowest low here is somewhere here, the here 1670, but still I will say 1681. Okay, where is this 1681? Okay, this area, basically this area, if you see a close below this area, because the price is not closed the day below this area, okay, I think a close below this area will open the way to all these levels of 1555 and 1451. So I am actually looking for that opportunity. If it arises, I think I'm gonna short gold for the long term. Right now resistance 1753, strong resistance is 1753, strong support is 1683. The price is trying to find a way which direction it has to go, and we are also keeping us a very sharp eye on the movement of the gold wherever it goes, because after this breakout I think the moves are gonna be like wild moves, okay, and we don't want to miss those moves. Talking about the Brent, see what is happening now. The dollar appreciated and the Brent is again down against the US dollar. Well, it is still trying to take some support at 91.49, which is an area of interest in our charts. Well, this if 91.49 holds, we can see 97.57 again, but if this area is breached and we see a close below this 91.49, then 90.22 and 86.46 will be exposed in this market. Nothing new on this one here. I think the price is moving actually haphazardly. It is not even going down or up, but more or less it has to go down from here, it seems like, because the strength of the dollar today may continue till tomorrow or after that also. Euro against the Australian dollar. So euro is appreciating in this 4 hour. It is appreciating against the Australian dollar. And you see this small W being formed here. In this W formation, this second smaller, this low, this is the higher low than the previous low. That means after reacting at 1.4805, when the sellers pushed the price down, the buyers jumped in to push the prices up. Now if 1.4805 is breached again, I think we will see more highs, which we are already expecting the price to go to 1.5277. So it does make a lot of sense, and in RSI actually the price has already breached that trend line. I think in the price also it has breached, but still I will show you that this was the high, then this high. If you join these highs, the price has already breached this trend line. Also here, if you join these two trend lines, you will see that the price has already breached this trend line. So almost already the breakout has already occurred. Okay, I'm just not showing this RSI again, and you see this price action here at the lows. I think this is showing that whenever the price started going down, it was supported by the buyers and they pushed the prices higher. Although 1.4805 has been a good resistance, but I feel like looking at this candlestick pattern, this looks like it will go away or it will be breached soon, and we will test these recent highs that the price had tested on 1.4881 on 8th of September, and maybe towards next week or so we may start a move towards 1.5277. Well, this is just a speculation. Okay, you can actually use these levels to your advantage if the price gives a close higher than them in the 4 hour also. Talking about the US dollar against the South African rand, something very sad has happened here. Actually, we were expecting the dollar to fall much lower towards 16.706, but a strong bulls in the US dollar has pushed the dollar again above 7.4 against the South African rand. Currently the price is trading almost at the day's high around 7.40. Yesterday the price had actually closed much lower. It had closed at 17.11. Today this is a bullish engulfing at the support area Now this will expose a close above this 17.304, will expose 17.7830. Now the structure has changed here, my friends. I want to show you that also. You see, this was an upswing pivot. This area was an upswing pivot. It has been breached now. The price has seen a lower low here, and now we are expecting a lower high, and this lower low had formed after making this high. Till the time the price does not breach this high, we are still in a sell mode. You keep this this in your mind. So now this becomes an important level, 70.5427. Till the time this level is holding, we are still in a sell zone or selling mode on the US dollar against the South African rand. Let's talk about the USA Tech. USA Tech is bearish, nothing much because the key levels are very far. But I think these highs here are acting as a resistance now. If you just keep these levels in mind, then 12941 it may act as a good resistance if the price goes up from here. USA 500 is very bearish. It has already given bearish engulfing to us. Now this recent low that the price had made, it was already in line with these lows and these highs. I think we can keep it a bit higher just to include these lows also. So if a price closes below 3910 on the daily chart, I think we will see the lower prices on this one. Maybe 3209 will also be possible in this one soon, but we need 3910 to be breached and a close below that for that. Talking about the Chinese yuan, I'm sorry, Chinese yuan is now not important because US dollar is again strong. But you see how this confluence of resistance is being seen as the sellers. Don't you think that there is a possibility that they will push the US dollar down from here? Now this is just a speculation. Why? Because you see the structure of the market is already broken. Okay, we had a higher high here, then we had a lower low here. Now we are expecting a lower high to be formed. Isn't it a best area? Because there is multiple resistance. One is this horizontal resistance, one is this resistance, one is this this is the bigger resistance, 6.9803. so this is an area where a lot of sellers will try to open their positions, and maybe they will just surpass the position opening by the buyers and put a pressure on the buyers and push the prices back below 6.9330 area. Well, this is again just a speculation. If you really want to go short, you can go short here with the small stop loss above this high of this particular candle, which is around 6.98183. all right, the support is now at 6.9330 and the resistance is very close, 6.9803 area. Talking about Euro JPY, I don't think that Euro JPY is going to go up as of now, but a close above 144.27 area will open the way to 149.78, and it looks like yesterday it has already given a close above that value. Looks like it has already given a close above that value, and now we are going to see 149.78 in this market soon. From the daily chart, it looks like a symmetrical triangle is being formed here. Oh well, maybe on the 4 hourly it will be even better to show you. If you join these two highs and if you join these two lows, you'll see a symmetrical triangle forming, and the break of this symmetrical triangle will tell us which direction euro is going against the Japanese yen. Although euro is dropping in the broader, not in the broader, but against the US dollar today, but I think against yen it is still holding, and this level of 144.27 that we had marked on our chart is holding very well. I can see it simply that some buyers are even trying to push it higher, and if this trend line holds, or if euro holds for some time above 144.26, it will open the way for euro to go to 155 after 149.78. well, that makes a lot of sense to us. Now to Damien, he wants to see Gbp Jpy. Let us see what is happening there. We don't want to trade any noise, so We'll switch to the monthly first. This is all the data that we have on Dukas copy, and this is the level of interest on the upside, and any level of interest on the downside is this one. Thereafter this one, it has been a level of interest already. So very close levels are these highs that the price has made, and this is in line with these lows. Now I'm switching it to weekly. No, before switching it to weekly, I think I must draw this trend line also. Since this trend line is already breached, so there is no point in keeping it now. And what about this trend line here, which we can create by joining these lows? Okay, so let's go to the weekly now. Right, okay, these are relevant. If you want to correct them, you can correct them to just keep them in between the lows and highs. Okay, here also, yeah, I think Damien, you got your level. 168.42 is the area. We need a close above 168.42 for 195.88, and also this high, we have to include this high also and try to inculcate it with this low. So 175.01, I think you got the levels. And before 195.88, this high here is of relevance because it is, I think, in line with this previous. No, yeah, no, not that important, but still it is a level. So now I will switch to daily, and here are your levels of interest. I mean, this has been a small range, this range and this triangle, this wedge that the price was trying to make here, this wedge. Okay, after making this high here, these lows, I think this is already broken. The price has tested it as a support. Now it is trying to go higher. I think a close above 168.42 will open the way for 175.01, and any close higher than 175.01 will open the way for 188.80. But I will suggest you that you do not look only in the one direction, always look in the other direction also. Okay, when will you say that this is negated? Whatever we said is negated. Well, the price has made a high here, then it made a low here, so this is the level where the buyers were strongest. So I'll say this is my break, means dustbin. Now this is how I talk about this. Now if this level is broken, that means there is no power with the buyers to go up. So that means till the time the price is trading above 164.29, there is a fair amount of chance that it will see 168 and maybe eventually break higher from this one. But if it breaks 164.29, that means the buyers are no longer strong and the bears will take control. And if the bears take control here at 164.29, they will try their level best to push the markets towards 157.70 area. Well, that makes sense. I hope that satisfies you, Damien. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Or do you have any other idea, or do you think that, yeah, well, I don't think so. What do you say, Damien? I think 168.42 is going to be the resistance for this market now, and 164.29 is going to be the next support level. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining us. You are very good, guys. Actually, you join us every day, and that is what I like about you. Well, what I can say in the end, I'll wait for now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Wait, let the things get clear. I mean, above 168 is a good opportunity if you get a return, or you can say if you get a retest of that level after a break. I think Gbp Jpy can prove to be a very good trade in the long run. Okay, all right. I just hope you got already all ideas about the key levels, and please use them in your trading if you want to, but Do not blame me for your losses, or you don't have to give me any credits for the profits that you make. Okay, it's just a healthy suggestion that please do your own research before you put any money on the line. Now, as since you have already got some idea about the support and resistances, please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, because if you think that this is the best trade of your life, do not risk more than 1% on that also. Okay, this is a good habit that you have to make to be profitable in the long run. Now with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section, and comment as consider subscribing to the channel for more such live streams. I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. And one more thing, if you want to get connected with me, this is my Skype ID. You can write me messages. Whenever I see, I will try to reply them. Video call or voice call may not be possible because I am not live most of the time. I am not live, but still whenever I am there, I will try to respond to your private messages if you want to connect with me. This is the ID. Thank you.